How do you feel about Trump? I don't feel anything at all about Trump. I am, let's see, cautiously indifferent. I kind of hope he goes away, quite honestly. I hope we need a 21st century candidate. Here's how I feel about Trump. How I feel about pretty much all politicians, by the way, not just Trump. I mean, because he's just sort of a reluctant politician. But I will say this. We're now almost 22 years into the 21st century. We need a 21st century candidate. We don't need Hillary Clinton. We don't need Donald Trump. We sure as shit don't need Joe Biden. We don't need anyone from the 20th century. Young men, if you want some authority and you really want to affect change in this world right now, start getting into politics. Start learning this shit. Start becoming active. And if you like what they say, be the change you want to see in the world, right? Go and get into politics. Because I'll tell you this, and I don't know if maybe it's just my region, but like all I see in local elections is women. That's all I see. I don't see men running. Very rarely do I see men running against women for like city council or like mayor or like even like state senate kind of thing. By the way, Nevada, our state senate is pretty much overrun with Democratic Socialists. That's the name of the party, by the way, and primarily mostly women. I was asked about this, I think it was on Jedediah's show. It was like, well, do you think there's more women in Congress than there are men? Well, that makes little difference if the men are just basically cucked. They're cuttlefish anyways. But I got stats for that. No, there are more men in the U.S. Congress than there are women. However, I got the stats showing that from the 70s up to where we're at right now, it is this sharp increase. There are way more women in Congress than there have ever been at any other point in history. Men, if you want to in any way affect authority in the world, you're going to have to become a participant in life, in the world. That's what it's gonna take. If you want to say, "Oh, I'm going to make some money, man. I want to get paid." Okay, great. Once you're paid, like I look at a guy like Richard Hart, who I love to death. But if I had that kind of cash, I would be doing something. I would say, you know what? I know I'm going to spend this for human betterment right now. And he does, gives money to charity and everything. But I mean, taking direct action. Get out there, run for president, run for office, run for governor. I don't care. Run for mayor in your town. We need more dudes. We need more dudes in politics. We need more dudes in local government. We need more dudes in school. We need more male teachers. And not just coaches. We need more male, like actual, real, formal, like this is what I do. And I know it's not a glamorous job. And I know it's not sexy. And I know all the risks. You want to talk about like when guys tell me like, well, why did I get married? There's so many risks in there. I don't want a bitch who's going to take half my stuff. That same dynamic applies to like the education system. Who wants to get into that, man? I'm like, I'll get Me Too'd. So I spent 8 to 10 years, getting my teacher's degree. And then like half an hour later, the first day of work, I get Me Too'd. And now I'm out 10 years of investment and I still got student loans. Right. Yeah, I get that. Life is risk. You're going to have to, like, how important is it to you? If it's not that important, then you're going to keep complaining about the same shit that we did in 2016.